Okay, so I think a lot of people think of animal agriculture as something that's built into our society. It's been here as long as we've been here, to our knowledge. It's something that just seems a core part of the human experience. Why would we get rid of it?
We are in a crisis, an environmental crisis of biodiversity and the collapse of native ecosystems. So across the gamut of mammal, bird, reptile, amphibian, and fish species, the average populations of those species is less than a third what it was 50 years ago. They're crashing, okay? And that's almost entirely due to the use of animals for food. On land, it's habitat destruction and degradation by the vast land footprint of animal agriculture. And in the oceans, it's just over-exploitation. It's the global fishing industry has more or less strip mined the oceans and crashed those populations. So the use of animals as a food technology, which has been, yes, it's been part of human culture for thousands of years, is clearly an environmental disaster from that perspective. In addition, the biomass that was lost from the land that we currently use for animal agriculture, if it were to recover on that land, could pull an amount of CO2 out of the atmosphere, because that's how plants grow. They take CO2 and they turn it into plant biomass. Over just a period of decades, in a short period of time, that's equivalent to the past 25 years worth of global CO2 emissions. They could generate massive negative emissions that would offset a large fraction of greenhouse gas emissions and drastically bend the curve of climate change. So those are two, I would say, compelling reasons why we should be thinking about how can we eliminate our dependence on animals for our food system. And the answer basically is, well, they're just a technology we use to produce these foods, and we just need to develop better technology.